Okay, lads. Now, if you're a weeb like me, which, let's face it, a majority of you are, you will no doubt have seen the Crunchyroll Anime Awards and the nominations that are all up currently as we're recording. So I thought it'd be a great idea to run through the categories and let's vote for this year's winners. Jump into it. Voting ends in 4 days, 12 hours. Ooh, timestamp when I recorded this. And basically the awards will be announced on the 4th of March. So we'll no doubt be covering that on the Undisputed Anime podcast. So check that out when you get a chance. But yeah, let's cast our votes. Ooh, how many categories are there? So we got about 20 categories. Let's start from the bottom, I guess. So best voice actor performance in Anglais. Ooh, this is a tough one. There's some heavy hitters in here. Now, I may be a little biased here because I really like Zeno Robinson, and I think his performance as Gamma in the Dragon Ball movie is fantastic. Trigger is amazing. All of these are really good works, to be fair. Spy Family, the dub is actually really, really good. I'm going to have to vote for Zeno because his portrayal as Gamma 2 was amazing. Your vote has been submitted. Best Japanese voice actor. Artiste. Ooh. Natsuki Hana. It's Tanjiro. Ooh, that's a big one. Kanji. Oh man, his performance is just, you just want to mimic it all the time because it just has such gravitas to it, especially when he's in that mirror and he's like Tatakai. I love it so much. I feel like this is going to be the winner. I feel like this performance of Vanya is going to be the winner. Ooh, I'm going to vote for. Here's the problem. Sometimes you want to kind of go against the grain because you're so convinced what's going to win, which is a terrible mindset. You should vote for what you like, but there's so many good ones in here. I'm gonna. What am I gonna do? The Jolene performance is really good. We can't deny that. This isn't life or death. Just pick one. I'm doing it. I'm voting for his performance as Eren. It was just too good. Best romance. Call of the Night. Call Me Can't Communicate second season. My Dress Up Darling, of course. Love is War. Ultra Romantic. Love After World Domination. Ooh, there's been some good romance. My Dress Up Darling, of course, was just everywhere at the beginning of 2022. Was that last year's winner? Call Me Can't Communicate? I feel like that's last year's winner. Love After World Domination was amazing. Just the concept of like the Red Ranger being in love with the villain. I really like that. I think I might choose Shikamori's Not Just a Cutie. I watched a couple of episodes of this and I kind of like the idea of that. He's this like guy who's got just the worst luck, but he's got like this amazing girlfriend who just has his back no matter how idiotic his situation may be. I really like it. I might go for that one actually. I think that was the one I was really into. My Dress Up Darling, again, I think that's the one that's going to win it, but I really, really enjoyed Not Just a Cutie. Best Fantasy. This is a toughie. This is a hard one. So here's the thing, we spoke about this on Undisputed Anime, and what's weird is I don't really see Demon Slayer as a fantasy. Maybe it's my association with the word, but when I think of fantasy, I think of Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter, and isekais. So for me, it's tough because I would have said these bottom four are really strong contenders. Oh man, they're really strong. So much so, I feel like it's between these two, Ranking of Kings and Mishoko Tensei, or Jobless Reincarnation. And I might have to go with that one. It's one of my favorite isekais. Just head and shoulders above a lot of isekais. In terms of its quality and storytelling and stuff, it is just so phenomenal. But again, it's a strong category. You can't argue with Ranking of Kings. It is amazing. Like, I really enjoy it. Best fantasy. Woo. I feel like I need a shower after that. My God. Ooh. Best drama. Who we got? It's definitely between these three: Attack on Titan, Cyberpunk Edgerunners, and 8686. I'm going to go with 8686. And here's why. The characters are really likable, and I think I don't want to say too much without spoiling it. There's a great cast of characters and voice actors in the show as well. That's as much as I could say without ruining it, I think. Vote. Done. I guess the easiest answer is, if you like the characters in Attack on Titan, you'll definitely like the characters in 8686. I really like the character arc of the main character in it. It sounds like I haven't seen it, but I don't want to spoil it. There's so many avenues and some great psychological factors, like his relationship with his brother, and it's kind of a mech anime, so why not? So that's drama. Best comedy. Ooh, this is a tough one. I think Love is War's going to win this. Your boy Kongming, I adored. That was amazing. This time last year, I thought this was fantastic as like an amazing reverse isekai. Uncle from Another World was really fun. I really enjoyed that. Spy Family, I guess this might be my favorite comedy out of this lineup. Again, I'm imagining it's going to dominate every category. I think this is my favorite comedy of the year, which is, I don't know, Uncle from Another World was such a unique idea of someone who came back from having an isekai and then living with that knowledge of magic and everything else, and being able to apply it to the real world, but also his nephew reaping the benefits of his time as being an all-powerful MC in another world. It's hilarious. It's going to be Spy Family. It's Spy Family. There's not more I can say about that. Best comedy, best action. Oh man, this is going to be a hard one. This is a tough one. This is a tough category. Spy Family has some real clean action, animation sequences, whatever we want to call it, in the show, but it's also a slice of life comedy, and that's why I'm not choosing that one. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, I love stand fights, but again, something we talked about on the podcast. I feel like that fan edit that went around for like 2 years on TikTok kind of ruined my perception of what the final fight would look like, which is no fault of the shows at all. It just so happens that a fan edit ruined it for me. I guess ruined my expectations. Attack on Titan was just a banger after banger episode. The recoil has some of the most satisfying shots you'll ever see, like John Wick pow 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 like shots. Studio Trigger and this cyberpunk project, just Jesus, it's incredible. But it's gonna have to be Demon Slayer, because that final fight with Tencent, that final fight with Tengen and the demons and stuff was just so good. It had me marking out every episode. I felt like a child watching DBZ all over again. And I couldn't even say the last time I had that experience. It just had me on the edge of my seat every time. So yeah, it's got to be that. That final fight was just amazing. So we've got must protect at all costs. I can see where this is going. It's between Boji and Anya, I think. I'm going to vote for Boji. Yeah, I'm going to vote for Boji. Ding, bang. Okay, so best supporting character. Got Anya Forger, Rebecca from Trigger, Your Forger from Spy Family as well, and we've got Tengen. Ooh, this is tough. See, I don't think Anya's going to win Best Supporting Character, because I think she's going to win the most Protect at All Costs category. I think it might be between Yor and Rebecca. Ooh, do I vote for Yor? Want to, but Tengen's the boy. Tengen. Best male character. Best main character, I should say. So we've got Boji, Ranking Kings, David Martinez, Lloyd Forger, Chisato from Lacroix Recoil, and Maureen from My Dress Up Darling. Best MC. Let's go with David. I voted for everything else on this character. Yeah. He wasn't the best MC though. He was very cool. Very, very cool. But I don't think he was the best MC. It's going to be between these three, I think. Is it Aaron? Is it Aaron? Is Aaron the best MC? No. I'm going to choose Chisato. She was amazing. My favourite character in that show. The Croix Recoil. I voted now. It's too late. I can't take it back. Best director. Ooh. It's going to be Hiro. Oh man. Best director. I think it's going to be Hiroyuki for Cyberpunk. Best anime song. Ooh. I like comedy. Spy Family. I'm going to have to choose The Rumbling. I've listened to that way too much in the gym. No cap. When I've got that heavy lift, that heavy deadlift, there's only one song that can carry me through it. Where are we going? Best anime song. Best film. Oh boy. This is a tricky one. For a straight to Netflix movie, I really like Bubble. Studio Wit did insane work with their animation style and stuff. I just don't think the story set my world on fire. I really enjoyed it though. One Piece film read, great experience, fantastic movie. Dragon Ball Super though. Now, the fights didn't really have me on the edge of my seat. But what this film did do, and I've been working on this video essay about it for too long, since the movie came out. Check it out on the main channel if it's not released by now. But I've been working on a video essay, and there's so many layers to this movie in terms of the flashbacks use 2D style animation, which I think is amazing. The evolution of Gohan and Piccolo in this movie, it serves to not only please the fans but also please the story as a whole, I guess, and please the characters is what I'm probably trying to say. But Jujutsu Kaisen 0 is just phenomenal. It is so good. I love this movie so much. So it gets my vote. saying all of that, Jujutsu Kaisen 0 was just, oh my gosh, like so good. Sensational. Right, where were we? Best film, best score. It is going to be... I'm going to give it to Cyberpunk. Not only because of that one song that makes everyone cry, but the opening is very cool, and I think as a whole, like, it just has some great music behind it, and a great score. Without a doubt, it probably would be Demon Slayer and then Attack on Titan. But yeah, I think this one should get its roses. Done. Opening sequence. Did I not do this one already? So Fire is interesting because that is a Franz Ferdinand song, which is a sort of UK band, which I think is really cool. I really like Mixed Nuts from Spy Family. I think it's a great opening sequence. But it's got to be between Rumbling and Zankandetsu. Zhang Yo Sanaka. I feel like this song was just every anime con I went to, this song was like playing in the background somewhere. I'm gonna vote for this one. They even play it on Apple Radio because it was like charting so well. Getting down to the last handful now. Best continuing series. Who have we got? Of course, it's Attack on Titan. JoJo's Bizarre. Oh my god! Of course, there's One Piece. I think I already know which one's gonna win. You know what? I'm gonna actually choose. I'm gonna choose Stone Ocean because. No, don't give it the sympathy vote. Go with your heart. Go with your heart. Come on. Be brave. Be brave. No, it was JoJo. I really liked... It was JoJo. There we go. Best new series. Oh, this is a tricky one. Was it Cyberpunk or LaCroix Recoil? And you may be thinking, Nani? Spy Family's fantastic. My Dress Up Darling was fantastic. Call of the Night is great. Your Boy Kong Ming is fantastic also. But was it the best? Was it the best new series? No, Cyberpunk was. No, it wasn't. LaCroix Recoil was. No, it wasn't. Stuck in a paradox. Spy Family was great, but we already knew that. It always was going to be. This is so tough. Why is this so hard? Best new series. The best new series. Cyberpunk. It was Cyberpunk. Out of those, it was Cyberpunk. Best animation. Ooh. Oh. Cyberpunk Edge Runners, Ranking of Kings, Attack on Titan, Demon Slayer, Spy Family. Ooh. Akabe's Sailor Uniform. Akabe. What had the best animation? Oh man, there's some heavy hitters. Like, these studios have been like some of these studios have just been pushing it these last couple of years. You know, I mean, technically Cloverworks and Witch Studio are in here twice with, you know, Spy Family and Ranking of Kings and Sailor's Uniform. Trigger is always something special. No matter no matter the IP, even if it's Star Wars Visions, is always something amazing. Mappa is just animating everything, so there's no surprise there. And Euphonable, oh man, is it Euphonable or Trigger? It's you. Yeah, it's Demon Slayer. It's Demon Slayer. Yeah, I can't go back. I've made my choice. I gotta live with it. Best character design. It is going to be Yo's design on Cyberpunk. Done. Out of shadow of a doubt. So let's go with best original anime series. Healer Girl. What? The Orbital Children? Oh no. Vampire in the Garden. It is going to be LaCroix Ryuko, without a shadow of a doubt, compared to everything else in that category. Make It So. Best original anime series. Love it. Anime of the year. Let's run it. Okay. Anime of the year. Okay. What was the best out of these 6 series? Which was the best of the year? The best, I guess, what's hard is well, it's not so much the definition of what is the best. I guess it's kind of, what did you enjoy the most out of these? Best one of the year. Oof. Man, this is so hard. I loved all of these. These were all fantastic. I love the Entertainment District arc, as I've said 100 times. The same with Spy Family. Attack on Titan just gave so much week after week. I think this might be Cyberpunk's year. I think Cyberpunk was just out of the blue. Oh, I don't know actually, because not only does it have great soundtrack, great design, and everything else, Demon Slayer was so good. You know what? I think it was Cyberpunk's year. I think that's without a shadow of a doubt. Oh man, that was tough. That was tough. Hey, let me know what you voted for, or if you're thinking of voting, and let me know who you think are going to win those categories as well. I'd love to know what people's thoughts. I'd love to know your hot takes. Were my votes wrong in any of those? Leave it in the comments down below. Man, that was a crucible to run. I feel like I need to have a lie down after all that. Thanks for watching, and we'll no doubt catch you in the next one. Ciao.